Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda, and thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I am so excited that I am home finally, and I had a long day of travel and whatnot, and so I'm just drinking some water tonight. So if you guys are drinking something good, let me know in the comment section. I want to hear about it. I want to live vicariously through you, whatever you're sipping on. Meanwhile, I'm going to rehydrate after traveling and all the shenanigans I was up to the last couple of days, which I am excited to fill you in on later. But like I said, if you guys are drinking something good, let me know, and we'll I'll sip through you. Okay, let's see what we've got going on this week. I myself kind of need a refresher. I've been gone for the last few days here, and so I'm excited to see what we've got going on. I'm especially excited to try out these slushy flavors. So this week we have what I'm assuming will probably be like two of my favorite flavors, especially combined. We are doing honey lavender on one side of the slushy machine, and then we're doing lemonade on the other side. And I don't know what it is. I just love this combination. So I know they're going to be good together. So I didn't get to try them today since I was traveling and barely made it home in time to do this. But tomorrow I am going to be pouring myself a glass of this because they look so good. And Mel did such a great job taking this photo. How cute with the lavender and the little lemon. So we've got our wine slushies going on then all week. Then on Friday morning, we are going to be bottling some wine. So I don't know for sure. I know we're working on a couple of new ones for the Holy Hill Art Farm. And so that's probably some of the ones that we're going to be bottling. We also are going to be bottling summer collection in the very near future. So if you guys want to come and help bottle summer collection, all are welcome for that for sure. So we've got bottling going on Friday morning. Then Friday afternoon, Webs of Grief will be coming out again. This is a local organization based out of Milton. And so they are a family who has unfortunately experienced a lot of grief themselves. And they formed this nonprofit organization to help others cope with grief. And they have a couple different services and things that they work with people on, trying to provide them with therapy and different kind of I'm blanking on the word where you like retreats, kind of like a retreat. Oh, I'm not a great traveler. It makes me go crazy. So they do a lot of different things for people who are experiencing grief, and we're excited to have them out. I know on May 6th, that was the first time that we had them out to the winery for Wino Bingo, and we had a huge crowd. So we're hoping to pack the house again on Friday. So if you want to come, make sure to try to come early so that you can get a table and join us. So we've got that going on Friday. Then on Saturday, just normal business as usual. It's going to be a fun Saturday, I think. Something I need to talk about, I don't have a little picture for it, but Friday night, if you aren't coming out for Wino Bingo, maybe hopefully you're going to be coming to Grapes and Hops, hosted by Can Do. That is going to be down at the airport hangar. And there's going to be a whole bunch of businesses there pouring wine and beer. We're going to be one of them. Everybody has like their own booth set up. And so I'm so excited. We are going to be going as the Golden Girls. Mel went and got the last final touches on our costumes and everything. So I'm excited. It's going to be a good time. This is always one of my favorite events of the year. So we've got that going on Friday night. Saturday, like I said, business as usual. Sunday, we've got 2 events going on. So Sunday, we have the succulent planting at 11 a.m. And I believe tickets are still available. Just double check the event page and get your tickets before it's too late for Sunday's succulent planting. Then everyone is welcome to join us for some free music, hopefully on the patio, weather depending. Back-to-back acoustic duo will be performing from 2 to 4 on Sunday. And I'm really excited because I haven't seen these guys yet. They've played at the winery a couple of times, but it's always timed out where whenever they've come to the winery, I haven't been able to be there. You know, we had events offsite or different things going on. And so this will be my first time where I will get to see them live in action. And I've heard great things. So come and join me on fingers crossed the patio for Sunday afternoon music. Ooh, Carrie says, Golden Girls is epic. I can't wait to see your costumes. I can't wait either. Mel picked them out. So it's going to be interesting to see what she got. Tomorrow we'll have to try some stuff on, do a little test. Okay, I want to talk about my trip. It's honestly, if you haven't gathered, I am pretty tired from Gather. I was out in Washington, D.C. I flew out there Sunday super early. I had to leave my house at 5 a.m., which is very early for me. And then I just got back like an hour ago. We were in Washington, D.C. Meta, aka Facebook, flew a group of us out there of small business owners to gather, and we talked about different, tools and things to use for our business, but more or less just got to like party and have fun with a bunch of other small business owners from all across the country. And we also got to meet more small business owners just from our state too. And then kind of crazy, they arranged these meetings with legislators, and they were like, oh, you're just going to be meeting with a staffer, like the person that you meet with, it's probably going to be like maybe 22, 24-year-old, but like trust me, they have, they have good sway with the legislator. And so my group there were 4 of us business owners from Wisconsin that were set to meet with Ron Johnson's team. And we get there and he comes into the meeting. So it was pretty interesting. I got to go to the Senate office building where he has his offices, and we sat down, the 4 of us business owners sat down with one of his legislative counselors and Senator Ron Johnson, and just kind of talked about business. And honestly, I'm not a huge person about politics, so it was just cool though to be in the Senate office building and meeting with a senator and having him ask questions about the Wisconsin wines that we make and everything. Because even he was like, oh, you import all your stuff, right? I'm like, no, we use Wisconsin grapes. And so it was fun to be able to tell him about the winery. And it was just a very interesting experience in general to get to go. I didn't get to go into the Capitol, but maybe next trip I can make it into the Capitol. But I did get on the steps. We got pretty close today. So I'm going to have to share some photos, but it was kind of a big party. We had a big party on Monday night, and then Tuesday all day we had seminars and stuff, and then I had the meeting with Senator Johnson, and then they had another party last night. So I'm just thankful that I still have most of my voice so that I can be chatting with you guys tonight here. So stay tuned for more photos and videos and information from my trip out to Washington, D.C., but it was a good time. and I'm excited to be back in Wisconsin for sure. DC is interesting, but it's very, East Coast, historical kind of town. I'm a Wisconsin girl, that's for sure. All right, we've got more going on. So if you haven't heard, if you've been under a rock, we've still got our cocktail of the month, the honey lavender margarita. Sounds delicious right now. I've been drinking margaritas a lot as of lately. So this one is like a nice little spring twist on your classic margarita. Then for the other thing of the month, we have the May wine of the month is Itasca. So Itasca is what we planted in our vineyard. And this wine is not made from grapes from our vineyard, but because they won't be producing for a few years, but it's very similar to what we will be able to make from the Itasca. It's a drier white. It's very smooth. And that leads me to a little video I have here. Now, I don't know why the lighting is being really goofy, so you're going to have to bear with me here. I'm going to try to edit this in the meantime, but I've got a little vineyard update for you guys. Now, the actual video isn't this bright, but technology is not my friend. I don't know what to tell you, but it's better than nothing. All right, I'm out at the vineyard. It's a beautiful day today. We've had some amazing weather this week, and so the vines have just exploded. This side here are all the Marquette Vines. They are looking good. We definitely need to mow the vineyard, but it's still looking amazing. This is the first vine that we planted in the vineyard. It's looking so good. Then over here we have our Itasca Vineyard. If you haven't tried the new wine of the month yet, that is Itasca. It's not made from these vines, but it is the grape that we will eventually get to harvest from these vines. And these are looking even better than the Marquette. The Itasca was definitely meant for this vineyard. Some of these are taller than me already and look amazing. Oh my goodness, so good. So the vineyard is growing strong here. Check it out. Oh my goodness, that vine is so beautiful. It looks amazing. What a beautiful day too. It's just a gorgeous day in the vineyard. All right, I'm gonna try to re-upload that with normal colors. I swear the vineyard is not that fluorescent. I don't know what happened. It looks completely fine on my computer screen, like the actual video, and then somehow in the uploading process, it became fluorescent-ish. So I will make sure to get that uploaded just to Facebook and YouTube so that you guys can see it without the brightness factor. But yeah, the Itasca vines are looking amazing. My husband was out of town, and so hence why the vineyard really needs to get mowed. That's one of his duties normally. And I was showing him this video before I went live, and he was like, holy crap, like those are from last year, right? And I'm like, no, this is just our vines on Saturday. And he couldn't believe how many leaves were on them and how good they looked. And I'm not kidding. There are so many of them that are taller than me, especially on the Itasca side. They look great. So I know we posted a little video. I was out in the vineyard, and I took a little video with Laura's vine because it was like growing just perfectly and probably a foot taller than me. So stay tuned for hopefully a better uploaded version of that vineyard footage, because that just didn't do it justice. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I got to talk about some of our ticket stuff we've got coming up here. So Christian is a comedian. If you didn't know, now you do. and she is going to be putting on a show with a couple other comedians from the area at the winery. That is happening on May 26th. The tickets are just $10, and it's going to start at 7:30. So we are limiting the amount of tickets that we are doing. And so if you guys are interested in coming, I definitely recommend getting your tickets sooner than later. The event is already next Thursday, and the tickets are, I know they're like over half sold out. So it's getting up there, and it's going to be after hours. So it'll be kind of a fun little evening activity at the winery. And you can see I almost said musicians. All the comedians are listed here, and they're on the Facebook and website event pages too. So if you are looking for some good laughs, then come and join us at the comedy show next Thursday at 7:30. Oh, what else do we have going on here? It's such a busy month. May is just like jam packed. I like honestly have to bring up the calendar because we've got so much stuff. So we've got the comedy, and then for next week, we've got trivia for Friday night. And we're going to be doing more sitcom trivia. So last week, we had some big Office fans that really wanted to do the whole trivia game. So our original plan was to split the one trivia set up between the 13th and the 27th. Well, we zoomed through trivia last week, and so we ended up doing the whole thing last Friday. So now we're going to be finding a whole new set of questions, still sitcom themed with all these amazing shows, then on the 27th. So that's going to be next Friday. Sadly, last week my team got second place. I'd like to blame it on my teammates because out of the categories that like I'm the expert in, Parks and Rec and The Office, out of the 20 questions, we got 19 out of 20 correct. And for the life of me, I couldn't remember Ellie Kemper's name. Now I will never forget it. That was the one I got wrong. So I'm coming back on the 27th. You better believe it. My team's going to take everybody down. So we have sitcom trivia next Friday at 6 p.m. Then coming up, this must be next weekend. I just need to know if it's Saturday or Sunday. It's Sunday. Okay, good. Next Sunday, we'll have Thistle and Elm doing a pop-up shop on Sunday from 1 to 4, which will be pretty crazy because we also will have Jenna coming out and doing live music, Jenna Lynn. So I am super excited to have both of them coming on. But that's Memorial Day weekend too. So it's just going to be a busy, fun weekend. Thistle and Elm, I need to look up their shop and kind of do some shopping ahead because just like the logo and like all their stuff looks really cute. So, and it's good for me to get out and get non-Timber Hill clothes because I have a bad habit. Like this week when going to DC, I needed to pack clothes like business casual and some dresses for the parties and stuff. And I couldn't just wear my Timber Hill t-shirts all day, every day. I probably could have because it was a pretty chill group, but it's good for me to get out of my Steve Jobs type look, I guess, and try out some other stuff. Lucy says hi. Hi, Lucy. All right. I honestly think I've covered everything that we have for May, believe it or not. There's probably some events. I'm trying to like quick look at my calendar quick because we're only 2 weeks away from June. We didn't talk about it yet, but we are doing a women's networking event at the winery on Tuesday, May 31st. So that's the day after Memorial Day. And we do have tickets available for that. That's so that we can limit the amount of people that are coming. This is a professional women's networking group that's been meeting for a while now, and they are moving their networking meetings to the winery. So we're excited to have them. This is another thing that Christian has been doing for a while. And so she has decided to move that out to the winery. So if you are a professional woman and you want to come and meet some other professional ladies in the area, then you should get tickets for that event that's coming up on Tuesday, May 31st. Then starting June 1st, which again, it's only 2 weeks away. I can't believe it. We are going to be releasing the summer collection. I'm so excited. We've got all 4 flavors back. And this year we were able to get white catawba. I know it's crazy because the summer collection is grape wine with natural flavoring added. But last year, I heard from a lot of people that the pineapple and lemon just like weren't the same. And that I think it's because we weren't able to get white catawba, which is what we have always used for those 2 wines for the summer collection. And so we had to switch it out and use La Crescent, which so maybe that was making that big of a difference. And so this year we have white catawba back. And so Kyle and I are working on getting just the right amount of the fruit flavor added. And then we'll be releasing those on June 1st. And then we just announced that we are going to be doing a special wine club herd social release party for that on June 1st. So Mel and I were trying to think of some fun events, especially for our herd members and with the new wines. And we thought like the first Wednesday of every month, we'll do a herd social / wine release party. And so this will be the first one. We're going to try it out. And so of course we'll have the wines, all 4 of them, ready for you to sample and give us your feedback, see how we did on the summer collection for this year. And then we'll have, if it's nice out, I want to set up like bags and different games and stuff. And if we have herd socials and it's not nice out, then I'm going to come up with some fun card games and stuff, because that's kind of my new thing. I've been playing cards like with my mom and like with our other friends and stuff. So I just think it'd be fun to get a bunch of people together at the winery and do that kind of stuff too. So Sarah says, sounds fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'll be there. Maybe we'll see how late the herd social goes, but the weekly winery update on the first Wednesday of the month might have to be like a herd social after party, because I'm going to have a hard time leaving the winery early to come home and do this if there's a good party going on at the winery. And I'm really excited. The summer collection, we have so many good cocktail recipes of things like we can make with that. I know, kind of like a teaser, we did the colada, like the wine colada one as the slushy last week. And so that's like, you just take the pineapple wine, add it with some pina colada mix and ice. There's just, yeah. So stay tuned. We're going to be posting tons of blog posts with recipes and whatnot. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm sure. So there's going to be a ton of stuff going on in June. Stay tuned for more. We're going to be bringing the horse trailer out here and having a little outside bar for some of the busier days. So stay tuned for that. And I think that's all I've got for tonight. I am ready to just like go hang out with my dogs that I haven't seen in a few days, catch up with my husband that I haven't seen in like 2 weeks, because somehow our trips kind of were back to back and didn't get to see each other there for quite some time. So I'm excited to be home and head back into the winery tomorrow for just a regular day and see what's going on there and check in with everybody. Hopefully, the place didn't burn down while I was gone. I'm sure it was great. So if you guys have any questions about any of the things that we've got going on, anything, you name it, just let us know. If you're able to come help us bottle, that would be absolutely amazing. We have a gajillion bottles of wine that need to be filled between the summer collection and the Holy Hill Art Farm collection that we're working on. We've got a lot to bottle. So please come help. We love all of our bottling helpers. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all have an amazing week. Cheers.